to check that. So just in case you don't, if you need to be able to check on someone because you are now managing the TV4Education, and can they have TV4Education? I'm not talking about students. All students will have TV4Education. We're talking about teachers. How can I check if Michael is on the system and he's a teacher and he can add videos and he can search TV4Education? That's number one. Really easy. Once you're logged in, you need to be able to have patron management. Okay. You need to also be able to have configuration and authority files in there. So let's go to patron management, and we're going to be looking for Michael on the system, and we're pretending that he's a teacher. So I'll do a find at the bottom of the patron screen, and I go MICH, okay, and it says all fields containing MICH, search, and let's have a look. We've got Michael Fernandez here, and we've got Michael Fernandez. This guy here, he's a teacher, but the system says he's year 12. Well, hello, he's not going to be able to use TV4Education to add content because he's a year 12. How do I fix it? Simple. Click on him. It'll bring up his profile, and see how it says his role is a student? Get rid of that. Okay, click outside of that to refresh the screen, then click back in here again. And if he is a teacher, then you just need to give him the role of a teacher and go save. Now all of a sudden when Michael logs in, he can access TV4Education to add content, to search content, to request for content. However, what does Michael use to log in? He can use his barcode 111, or he can use this. His nickname or username. What can the username be? It can be anything. My recommendation is, how about making the username his first name dot surname and all in lowercase? He can do that. He can also log in by schools.vic.gov.edu.au with his school's email address. So he can log in this way, he can log in this way, he can log in this way, okay? And don't forget to save. Now, the thing is, you need to give him a password. How do you do that? Go change password and put in his password here. Okay, and then you need to reconfirm it. Okay, and let's go change password. Okay, now what you can do is you can say, Michael, I've created you a temporary password. The password is password, all in lowercase. And when you log in, change password on next login, you're going to be asked to change your password. That's what you do. Don't forget to save. And that's how Michael's now set up, and that's it. But Michael is only going to have TV4Education. He can add content. Okay, what are the other roles? Well, if you are running our system, you can make you can create a role for the library staff. That's where you do that. Or the AV staff, you give them the role of a librarian. Okay, everybody else is either a student or a teacher. Now, class grade is year 12. Please don't select year 12 for the teacher. Okay, you should have a staff classification or a teacher classification. That's what you give him. Okay, now when you save it, whatever the teacher's classification, they'll be given a security clearance. Let me explain the security. If you're a year 12 student, your security is 12. If you're a year 9, your security is 9. If you're year 10, your security is 10. If you're a teacher, your security is 50. If you are an administrator or a library staff member, your security is 999. What difference does it make? Big difference. If this was a year 9 student and the security was 9, what it means is that this student can only watch videos that are classified for year 9 and under. If it was a year 12 student, they can watch all videos that are classified for year 12 and under. If it was a year 6 student, they can only watch videos that are year 6 and under. If it was a staff member, they can watch almost anything. That's 50 and under. But if you see something that's inappropriate that the staff put on there, why don't you make it 100? So then even staff can't have a look at it. Why would you do that? Because you need to have a look at who put it on, have a chat to them before you release it. Okay, and because your clearance as an administrator is 999, you can actually have access to this. So how are these security numbers set up? Easy. It's set up globally. So you need to go to menu. You need to go down to configuration and the authority editor. In the authority editor, you need to be able to click on the audience and go down to class grade. And here's all your year levels. Okay. So if I look at my year 10, if I click that pencil, that year 10 security is 10. If you change it, just make sure you hit the save and then exit out. So let's go down to have a look at staff. So we got a staff, click on that, and all staff have a security of 50. Good, save that. Now, have you got an administrator? Yep, we do. There's the administrator, which is all library staff. And what's theirs? Theirs is 999, so that's good too. So that's all there is to setting up security and setting up patrons. Okay. All right. So now very quickly, how do we search for content? So if you're a teacher, you are the only people that have TV4Education. Students do not have that. When you click on here, we have the largest educational curriculum tied content database of any competitor. And our nearest competitor, who's been in the business for, I don't know, maybe 20 years or so, our content eclipsed theirs by at least a factor of 4 or 5 to 1. We have over 170,000 videos in here that have been requested by teachers from all over Australia. So I want to go in. If I have a look at recently added, there's all my videos that are recently added. The Wonderful World of Chocolate. If I click on that, okay, and I go, ooh, I want that. I'm teaching that in my own economics. I like the video, click the star, and it's added to your collection. Literally as simple as that. If I'm looking at this, lessons worth sharing, I click on that, and I really like that. Click on the star, and that'll add it to your collection. As simple as that. Okay, go down to movies, click on that, click on the star, you add it to your collection. You go, yeah, but I want to search for science. So just in here, science. And this is all the stuff on science. You've got over 170,000 items to be able to search for. It's growing every week at a rate of roughly 250 to 300 new videos every time. National Geographic Wild, just click on that one and just click on the star. It gets added to the collection. But I don't want to just do that. I want to search more than science. You can put in space biology if you want, or click on the subject search. Okay, people say we don't have subject search. Don't believe all the marketing of what other people are saying. Come to us, tell us what you're looking for. Click on the science and biology. And then within biology, say, I want this one. Click on the star. It gets added to your collection. Okay, now I am looking for biology, and the curriculum code is CD12345, and you do a search and it says no items found. We are the only people, the only content supplier that guarantee that you can get any content on any topic on any curriculum code that you need to teach and communicate. That's our guarantee. No one else will give you that. Very simple. How do we do that? When it says no items found, click on my requests, and then in the my request area, go, I want to make a request, and I want to make a request for a topic. The age group is for my year 11s, and my curriculum code is CD12345. My subject is maths. Tell us about it. Tell us a little bit more about it, and go submit. And we'll get back to you with a list of curriculum tied resources like nobody else does. Okay, so if you're looking for curriculum tied resources, this is the way to go. Okay, you can also go, I want to make a request. You can request absolutely anything from the Foxtel broadcast spectrum, as long as you're going to be using it for education purposes. So go in here, click on the video, on the channel, tell us the program name and when it's airing, and give us 48 hours notice. to get something for you. And if you were watching it last night and you say, I can't give them 48 hours, no, request it anyway. Tell us when it was aired, and we'll try and catch it for you on the next broadcast. When it comes to TV4Education, free-to-air TV, we do what nothing else. We do so many things that nobody else does. You can go here and you can choose any program, any channel up to 60 days after the broadcast date, and we'll have it. We can guarantee to give it to you. Okay? And if it's not available because it was 2 years ago, tell us about it anyway. Tell us the channel. And if the broadcaster has it on their online service, we'll get it for you. And as I said, everything on TV4Education is free of advertisements. So, you can request absolutely anything. We have the largest curriculum-based content database. Over 170,000 as at the 1st of August, growing at anywhere between 250 and 300 new additions every week, because lovely educators like you are going on to my request and requesting content specifically for a curriculum outcome. Okay? Now that you've added videos to your collection, especially Christmas is coming up, have a look and start preparing for the new year. When you add videos to the collection, they'll be here. But if you don't want to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and looking at stuff because all the other teachers have material in here as well, why not click on My Items? My Items will only focus on the actual videos that you have requested, the actual lessons that you have requested. Okay, and by the way, in TV4Education, we had recently added, we had movies, documentaries, and at the bottom we had lessons as well. So when it comes to getting you content, we're the only one that give you the largest choice, curriculum based, and basically request anything. Now, when your videos are uploaded, whether it's in my school collection or in your items, you can click on that. And if you want to give it to your students, you can say to them, search for UK TV QI organisms. Okay. And the problem with that is that when you do that, if kids search for that, and they can, if they misspell it or put the wrong words or spell it wrong, they may not find it. So why don't you do this? Any video that comes up to play, put it on pause like I did. You don't have to. Then go share. You must select who you're going to share it with, my year 10s. And then grab that link, right click, copy, put it in a unit of work, put it in a learning management system, put it in an email, put it wherever you want and send it to them, because when they click on it, we'll tell you who clicked, when they clicked, and how often they clicked. And if their names are on that list, that report, guess what? They've never clicked on it. So you just have to remember to choose who you're sharing it with. And by default, this link will expire at the end of the year. But you can say, yes, but it's June. I don't want this link expiring at the end of the year. I want it to expire in a week because we're going to be doing an exam and I don't want them looking at that. I'm setting homework. I don't want them looking at that. So all you do is you can put a date. You can say, I want this link to expire on the 21st of December. Or you can say, I'm putting into my unit of work for next year, so I don't want the link to ever expire. That's fine. Just do that and then grab the link. And now that link will never expire. Okay? But we'll track who clicked, when they clicked, how often they clicked, and report it back to you. And that's out of the entire system. Now you can say, oh, that's very good, but this particular video, it goes for an hour and a half, and I only want a certain section of it. Can I clip it? And the answer is definitely you can. Okay, so if you want to be able to watch that particular video, okay, let me just put it off. Okay, so let me just go back in again. And I'm going to now show you how to clip a video, as long as you've logged in as a teacher. If you've logged in as a teacher, when the menu comes up with all your content, click on menu, you will have smart classrooms. Really easy. Click on that and go, I want to create a lesson. Click on the lesson. And you can turn and say, this is my name, Science on Fluid. Save it and add a video and add it from TV4Education, and I'll just go science. Okay, and you can go let's go down here, deception. I want that, and I want to add another resource, and it's flora and fauna. Add that. So there you go. Now if you click share and took that link, okay, lesson been copied to clipboard and give it to your students, the downside is when they press that, that video is going to play from start to finish. So, okay, if you have a look here, this is a 42-minute video and it's going to play the entire video. But if you turn and say, I don't want to play the entire video, I only want a certain section of it. Okay, so all you do is you click the scissors. Click on that scissor up there. The video will load. You've got your start of video, start of clip, end of clip, and name of clip up here. So let's go ahead and start playing it. And I go, that's the start of my clip. Let's play it. Okay, and I want it up to here, and that's my chapter 1. And I go create that. Okay, I want another clip. And that's the start of my clip, that's the end of my clip, and that's my chapter 2, create it. Okay, there's my 2 clips. Now all I need to do is exit. Okay, now if you give this to your student with that share link down the bottom, guess what? This is the experience. Watch the video load and then watch the bottom of the video, the performance bar. When you press that, the video will load, the video will then play. It'll fast forward to wherever it has to, play that section, and then it'll play the next section. And that's all there is to it. Okay, if you want to add questions, go add questions. And multi-choice questions, yes, no, enter the answers that are correct. So let's just put, okay, so just pretend that's the answer, 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 but that's the correct answer, and that's the correct answer. Just those 2. Save the question. Now what happens is you got a video, and a question. Now you can move this video down or you can move the question up. So I'll move the video down. So now I've got video, question, then video, next question, or next question, next one. You can keep adding questions on there. Okay. Very simple, very straightforward, very powerful, because we guarantee the share URL that you get will play in absolutely any other digital solution like Word, Excel, email, learning management system, and so forth and so on. If you can put the link www.google.com somewhere and someone clicks on it, it opens up the Google search engine. Okay, so when they click on it, it does this, and the Google search engine comes up. Any video from our system will do exactly the same. Thank you very much for attending this advanced TV4Education things. Okay, don't forget, with TV4Education, we are the largest library of digital videos linked to curriculum outcomes. And if you can't find anything, we are the only library vendor where you can request videos to cover absolutely any curriculum code, any topic, anything that you need to teach and communicate. Put in a request and watch us work. Think of us as your research library. Think of us as your professional research library that you can go to for anything to make your teaching load a lot simpler and easier. And for whatever it's worth, it's the most affordable, cost-effective solution, so it won't eat into your school or department's budget. That's a guarantee. Thank you.